The pounding started at 2:58 a.m. Not frantic, deliberate. 3 knocks. Pause. 3 more. I checked the courtyard feed. A woman stood at my door, barefoot, rain-drenched, one sleeve torn, blood running down her wrist. My sister. Opened the door. She collapsed into me, body shaking, breath chopped and uneven. Her knees hit the tile. "He locked me out," she whispered. "He said I wasn't worth the trouble anymore." "Did he hurt you?" Yes. She nodded once. Small nod. Terrified one. "He shoved me into the railing," she said. "Said next time he'd push harder." "Name him," I said. "Darren," she breathed. "He said you wouldn't risk your reputation. He said you're overrated." I lifted her off the wet tile. The rain dripped from her hair to my shirt. I wrapped her in a blanket, pressed a clean cloth to her lip. "Don't call the police," she whispered. "He'll ruin everything." I didn't argue. I documented. If you're watching this and you want more stories told exactly like this, raw, relentless, and true to the evidence, make sure you subscribe now. There's more ahead. I dialed Mika. "Activate Protocol 0, I said. He answered with 2 words. "Already moving." I hung up and opened the cedar drawer under my hallway mirror. The old badge was still there. Cold, heavy truth. The gun rested beside it like a memory waiting for permission. The recorder blinked red. I hit on. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Answered. Calm voice. Like, mocking. "Still awake, investigator?" "Darren," I said. "She finally left," he replied. "Took her bag. She cries too easy." "Did you put your hands on her?" He laughed. "She fell. You know how dramatic she gets." "Say that again," he obliged. Same smirk in his voice. "Maybe she'll learn her place." "You just confessed," I said. He chuckled. "You're retired, Nora. No one listens to relics." I saved the file. Case. Harper 01. My sister slept on my couch, breath catching every few seconds. I photographed her bruises. Time-stamped at 3:11 a.m. angle. Close-up. Saved as Bruce. A message flashed on my phone. "You should have kept her in line." Screenshot. Log. Filed. I called Captain Reyes. "He's out there," I said. "Already saw him on the west perimeter," Reyes answered. "Orders. Don't confront him," I said. "Let him think he's invisible." I logged the call. Folder. Harper Unas 01 subfolder. Surveillance. I sealed the blood-soaked cloth into an evidence bag. Labeled, Blood Under 03. Placed it into the steel lockbox. I changed into my old gray uniform. The one that once made criminals fold before I ever raised my voice. I tightened the belt. Checked the gun. Checked it again. Outside, a vehicle idled 2 houses down. Headlights off. Butching. I wrote a name in my notes. Lizette Rowan, PR manager, Rowan Industries. Circled it. Evidence node B. I called a neighbor, Mr. Coulter. He sent a video clip from his porch cam. A man dragging a woman by the arm near the curb. Save. Log. Chain of custody initiated at 3:28 a.m. Every upload was a blow to his lies. Every save was a promise. By 4 a.m., Mika arrived with forged signature templates, draft restraining orders, and a digital freeze request for personal accounts. "You're starting a war," he said. "No," I replied. "I'm answering one." By dawn, I drove my sister to the clinic on Harbor Crest. Dr. Almeida didn't speak. He documented. Photo after photo. "Every mark holds," he said. "As long as they hold him," I replied. I signed the witness line beneath her medical report. Back at my house, I pulled security footage of her arrival, slowed the frames, captured the moment Darren's hand jerked her backward. 6 stills. Exhibit still AF. The sun rose slow over Blackmar Bay. My sister finally slept without flinching. At 7:20 a.m., Mika messaged. Judge Terrence approved the temporary order. 72 hours. Minimal, but enough to start the avalanche. I collected every file into a navy binder and wrote in thick black marker. Harper case. Primary evidence. By 9 a.m., Darren's SUV returned. Same spot. Same arrogance. He sat in the driver's seat, smirking directly into my camera. I recorded. Saved as harassment under 0900 M4P. I texted him. You'll hear from me at daylight. He didn't reply. Silence is fear wearing pride's mask. By noon, his vehicle pulled into East Cliff Tavern. His place of indulgence and ignorance. Followed. Sat quietly at the corner table, camera idle in my lap. At 12:14, he walked in with Lizette Rowan. Painted smile. Red lips. Oblivious. He placed his hand on her back. She giggled. He bragged. She's probably crying right now, he said. You threw her out. Lizette asked. Hard, he said. She deserved it. Record. Camera angled upward. Audio crisp. He saw me. The smirk stopped. You stalking me, he asked. No, I said. Documenting. He reached for my phone. I stepped back. Add attempted theft to the list, I told him. Lizette's face drained as I showed her the footage. Push. A shove. The bruises. You told me she lied, Lizette whispered. He hissed for her to sit down. I didn't. Left. I followed her outside. You want the truth? Yes. She nodded. Then talk, I said. Or drown with him. Her voice shook. He forced me to notarize transfer papers, she whispered. Which ones? The house. The accounts. She had just volunteered Exhibit C. I sent her home with an escort and contacted Reyes for protective detail. By evening, Darren texted, End this. You're ruining me. I replied. Documenting you isn't ruin. It's record keeping. The rain hit again. Harder this time. The next morning, news exploded. BLACKMAR executive under investigation for fraud and domestic assault. His photo splashed everywhere. Mine too. Headline. Investigator exposes family violence scandal. He launched a smear campaign within hours. Fake blogs. Anonymous posts. Deflection spun into digital noise. I logged every rumor. Evidence Node H. A letter arrived by courier. Stay silent or she disappears. Gloves on. Bag. Labeled. Threat under 01. Fingerprint analysis returned partial matches. Not Darren's. His driver's. Perfect. Network widening. By late afternoon, Lizette's attorney called. She's ready to confess fully. She wants immunity. Immunity isn't forgiveness, I said. But it's leverage. I stood at my window overlooking BLACKMAR Bay. The lighthouse blinked, steady and unbothered. My sister entered quietly. You look calmer, she said. I'm focused, I replied. The courthouse was full again by 8 a.m. cameras. Reporters. Murmurs amplified by marble. Darren looked smaller. Suit wrinkled. Hollow. Lizette sat behind him, trembling. All rise, the bailiff called. Judge Terrence entered. Prosecution present final evidence. Mika laid down the stack. Audio, photos, notarized fraud, recorded confessions, threat letter. Exhibit after exhibit. His empire folding page by page. The judge turned to me. Ms. Rain, you requested to speak. Understood. You built your confidence on her fear, I said to Darren. You thought silence protected you. But silence is a ledger. And I collect. His lawyer protested. The judge silenced him. Mr. Hale, she said, you are guilty on all charges. Sentence. 11 years. No parole. Darren lunged. Reyes held him down. You'll regret this, he shouted. I don't regret evidence, I said. It never lies. The cuff snapped. Justice's quiet signature. That night I sat by my window. My sister beside me. He's gone, she whispered. No, I said. He's archived. The lighthouse blinked once more. Steady. Like truth. I opened a folder on my desk. Harper case, closed. Typed one final line. Justice doesn't erase pain. Teaches it how to walk upright. If you want more stories built on evidence, not whispers, more justice, more consequence, more narratives told with precision, subscribe to the channel. Your support keeps these stories documented. And documented stories never die.